At exactly 6:07 a.m., the boarding lounge of Flight 892 to New York buzzed with tired conversations, rolling luggage, and the occasional hum of airport announcements. Amid the business travelers and vacationers stood Zuri Coleman, a 12-year-old black girl in a peach and white gown, standing gracefully yet confidently. Her gown shimmered gently in the soft airport lighting, lace sleeves, a satin bow at the waist, and quiet poise that made strangers turn twice. Zuri wasn't just any girl. She was the acting youth CEO of a major nonprofit, invited to speak at a leadership summit for young trailblazers. Traveling alone for the first time, she was focused, fearless, and prepared. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notified for more, share to friends. Where are you watching from? Type your city in the comments. I love seeing how far these stories travel. If you're a cat lover, hit like. If you love dogs, drop a comment. Let's see who wins. And hey, if you love pets, hit that like and subscribe button right now for some extra good luck today. Let's jump into the story. With her boarding pass clutched in her small but steady hand, Zuri entered the plane confidently. She had been assigned Seat 2A, a comfortable first-class window seat gifted by one of her foundation's board members. But as she approached her seat, something instantly felt off. A tall white man in a sharp black suit and polished shoes had sprawled across both seats, his legs stretched arrogantly, occupying Zuri's seat without hesitation. His face bore the smugness of someone who had never been told no. Zuri stopped politely beside him. "Excuse me," she said, her voice calm and respectful. "I believe you're in my seat." The man didn't move. He looked her up and down, smirked, and replied, "Sweetheart, I think you're in the wrong section. Coach is back that way." She didn't flinch. "My ticket says 2A. That's this one." He chuckled, eyes scanning the cabin like she was some joke. "You must be mistaken. First class isn't for kids playing dress-up." Passengers nearby started shifting in their seats, catching the tension. A woman a row behind frowned, her phone already out discreetly. Zuri stayed composed. "Sir, I'm not playing. This is my seat." The man didn't budge. Instead, he flagged a flight attendant with a casual wave. "Can you please remove this child?" he said loudly. "She's confused." But the attendant didn't entertain the request. She took one look at Zuri's boarding pass, then turned to the man. "Sir, she's in the correct seat. You'll need to move." His expression shifted. "Are you serious? You're giving priority to a kid in a tutu." "It's not a tutu," Zuri corrected firmly. "It's a gown." The man rolled his eyes. "This is ridiculous. I paid good money for comfort." "And yet," the attendant replied evenly, "not enough to get 2A, apparently." Murmurs from passengers filled the cabin. Someone whispered, "Let her sit." Another said, "She's handling this better than most adults." Still, the man refused. "You'll have to force me." The attendant made a quick call. 1 minute later, the flight was grounded. 2 airport security officers boarded the plane without delay. The man, realizing they were there for him, stood abruptly. "This is outrageous," he shouted. "You can't be serious." "Sir," one officer said, "you are violating federal aviation regulations by refusing to comply with crew instructions. You need to come with us." "I'm a frequent flyer," he barked. "She's just a—" The officer cut him off. "No." Reluctantly, the man grabbed his briefcase and was escorted off the plane. The cabin went silent. A few passengers even clapped quietly. The pilot himself came forward, looked at Zuri, and said, "I'm so sorry, Miss Coleman. Welcome aboard." She gave a polite nod and took her seat, still calm, still composed. The woman next to her leaned over and smiled. "You handled that with so much grace. I hope my daughter grows up like you." But the real twist happened after landing. Someone had posted the video online. By evening, #LetZuriSit was trending globally. People from all walks of life praised her composure and confidence. News outlets picked it up. What shocked the internet even more was when it was revealed that the man who took her seat was a senior manager at the airline. He was fired within 24 hours. The airline released a statement apologizing publicly to Zuri, announcing a scholarship fund in her name for young girls in tech and leadership. Moral lesson. This story shows that respect has no age limit, and that power isn't about volume or title. It's about how you carry yourself when you're tested. It also calls society to examine how we treat others based on appearance, age, or race. It reminds us that dignity doesn't come with a uniform, it comes with character. If this inspired you, like, share, and subscribe for more stories that empower, challenge, and uplift. See you in the next one.